What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 4 of Yoshi's Crafted World 5 years later. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Solar Flare, Aurora, and Blues Cat. What's going on, guys? How you doing? How was your week, Solar Flare? It was alright. Can't seem to stop raining around here, which that's kind of a bummer. But, yeah, it wasn't an awful week or anything. Can't really complain too much. But guys, I'm still mad I finished Breaking Bad. I have nothing to watch now, says Solar Flare. I don't know, there's plenty of choices out there. I'm sure you'll find something. Oh guys, Sky is in the background if you want to say hi to her. Okay, so last time, guys, the stream ended kind of abruptly. Aurora says, could be better. I felt sick today, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. We've been getting sick too. JJ started getting sick about a week ago, and I think we're finally starting to catch it ourselves, so... Sounds like it's kind of just going around. But it's still never fun. At any rate. Last time... Oh, Solar Flare says hi, Sky. So, last time the stream ended somewhat abruptly. Right after the 3-hour mark, all of a sudden, my internet went kind of wacky. And I was thinking it was just my ISP sort of thing. But, it sounds like there were a decent number of people, like my brother-in-law Jacob, who was watching, said, yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't stay for the whole thing, I was having internet issues. I'm like, no way, dude, me too! So, I had heard that, the whole solar storm thing could knock out internet or whatever. And I'm kind of... I don't know if that's the case for us, but maybe it was? I don't know. Let's hope for no more internet outages tonight. Let's hope for a nice, productive stream of Yoshi's Crafted World. Matthew says hi! What's going on, Matt? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 4 of Yoshi's Crafted World. Revisited after 5 years. How are you doing? Anywho, we were about to do the, we were about to finish up the souvenir collecting in Behind the Shoji. I guess I should just say Ninjarama. I think we've got one more after this one. I need to finish up the, collecting things in this level anyway, so this is a good time to do it. Let's do it. LP says, hey! Looks like the stream works this time, says LP. Welcome to the stream, LP. I did set it back to low latency mode just in case. Yeah, I think it works just fine with low latency mode. No one seems to complain most of the time, so we're just gonna rock with that. Internet outages are the worst, other than power outages, says Aurora. Yeah, because then you lose both internet and power. Like, at least with internet outages, I can generally get by. Like, I don't need internet for everything I do. Sky says she thinks that full-on power outages are the worst. And I am definitely in agreement. Those stink. I think I had once where, it was back when I was, live streaming from my laptop before I built my desktop computer. Our power went out, and my laptop just switched over to, well, laptop mode. I had it plugged into, I had it plugged into my monitors, so, you know, I was still streaming from, like, a desk setup, but, you know, my laptop didn't turn off. It was just like, oh no, the power went out. Time to switch to battery. So that was interesting. That feels so long ago, and indeed I think it was. Like, I built this desktop computer, quite a while ago at this point. Oh no! Yes, I got it. Have I missed any of those? I might have. Oh boy. Sorry for missing the past few streams. I keep missing them, says Matt. Hey, no worries. I always say that, you know, real life stuff comes first, and the streams are not necessarily a priority. It's kind of just one of those, like, You know, come when you're able to make it if you want to. But I don't want you to have to make it a priority. Unless you want to be here. So, I appreciate it, but don't feel bad about missing a few streams. No worries. Eh! Give me that. Itchy eyebrow. Okay, so I haven't missed anything yet, I don't think. I think the things that I missed were later in the level. I don't remember exactly. I just remember missing some stuff. Because I wasn't figuring out what to ground pound and what not to, and all that junk. That's not it. Yeah, I already got that stuff. I don't think I need that. I'm gonna get it anyway. Because I want it. I still want it. That's one of my issues, guys. Even though I don't really need the stuff, I still want to get it. That's part of being a completionist. Okay, I think this... Yeah, this was it. It's blue coins. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. Okay, well, what else is there for me to miss? Oh. No, I got that. So I don't need that. Sorry, I know this is kind of like I know you guys have posted a couple comments. I'll get back to them here in a jiffy, but I gotta wrap up this part first. You know what? I'll go ahead and pause for a second. Actually, that's only half true. If you have backup power for your your modem and router, you may still have internet. That's true, Aurora. That's certainly true. I don't have those things though. Jeff, have you heard about the Chiefs kicker? I know you don't watch football, but I feel like you'd, perchance know, what he said. I heard someone got arrested, but I don't know about, you know, anything other than that. I have $115 and I don't know what to do with it, says Solar Flare. Well, you could always use it for a second monitor for your gaming setup. I don't know if you've gotten one of those yet or not. But I remember a while ago when we were, you know, figuring out your streaming setup and all that, it was kind of a hurdle because you didn't have a second monitor. So you could make those headaches go away with a decently cheap, like $100 monitor or something. Oh, come on. I can't believe I just wasted all those eggs. Wait, what did I miss? What'd I miss? I gotta retry. I need to pay more attention this time. I don't really stream much though, says Solar Flare. Yeah, well, that's fair. I'm sure you'll figure out something to spend that money on. Okay, so I don't still have that flower that I collected. Alright, let's try a little harder this time. I gotta try a little bit harder. Okay, well, there's the one that I missed. Someday I hope I'll be able to get a home battery backup, says Aurora. That would be nice. Honestly, that's certainly one of those things that's like, you know, you don't really need it, but it certainly would be nice to have. Even just like a diesel generator would be, you know, better than nothing. And what's this? Well, there's one of them. That's frustrating. Okay, I think I should just go ahead and try to do everything possible. Just because if I don't... Uh-oh. If I don't, I'll probably have a tendency to miss stuff. And I don't want that. I gotta make sure I get everything this time. I get emotional satisfaction from spending money, says Solar Flare. I think for me, it's the opposite. Like, I always have a sense of existential dread whenever I have to spend money. Even when it's like, I've saved up the money for whatever I'm hoping to purchase, I still hate doing it. Okay, I don't need to get that, because I've already gotten that. Oh, well, there's something. It's just hearts. I'm good on that. I guess existential dread is a bit of a... being a bit dramatic. I just don't like spending money. Jeff is Wario confirmed, says Aurora. More like Mr. Krabs. You're spending all me money! Although I will admit, I've never gone the route of like tying a string to a nickel, putting it in a vending machine, getting the thing, and yanking my nickel back out. I've never gone that far. I'm guessing probably not. Sick Krabs impression. Thank you. Hey! Hey, I did it. Might save this if I want. Oh, hang on. Solar Flare says, might save this if I want to have to pay out-of-state tuition, thinking of going out of state for college. Not a bad idea. What other games are you planning on after this, says Matt? We got a couple. The immediate thing right after this, there is a fairly high-profile game coming out next week in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake. I won't be streaming that right away. I want to finish Yoshi's Crafted World first. But after I finish this, I plan on doing that game. I want to do a series of Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 DS. Oh, I'm so glad that I got that. I forgot that I hadn't gotten that flower. Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 DS in the same kind of stream series. Like, do 1 or 2 streams of Mario 64 and then a few streams of Mario 64 DS and really compare them head on. I don't think I've ever streamed Mario 64 DS in any capacity, so that'll be pretty cool. Similar to this, Yoshi's Crafted World Revisited, I want to do the same thing for Yoshi Topsy Turvy and the Game Boy Advance version of Yoshi's Island, because it's been a while since I streamed those games. Like 5 years ago long. Kind of like this game. Hey there, Brainpick, welcome to the stream. But yeah, those are pretty much the ideas I have offhand. I think I will still have to come up with at least 1 or 2 more games to stream. I don't think that'll get me all the way through the year. But yeah, that's what I have planned right now. Croc is pretty high up on the list. Klonoa, I'm considering. Clancy Brown better watch out for you, Jeff, says Aurora. Clancy Brown, is that the voice actor for Mr. Krabs? Jeff, Wario's the restaurant smells so good. I was at the restaurant next to it, and when I walked out, I just smelt bread. It was so good. That does sound good. I found some Japanese lanterns. Thank you. Clancy's getting old. Jeff might be a successor. Yes, okay, good. I'm fresh out of requests for you. All right. I still have to find the Poochie pups here. Oh, and by the way, sorry I haven't been pretty active recently. I was taking some kind of break from Discord and some other media, says Brainpick. Nothing wrong with taking a cleanse every once in a while, you know? Sometimes you gotta do that. This guy's had to do that a couple times with Facebook. And I actually haven't used Facebook since Jeremiah was born. I mean, I've gone on Facebook for Facebook Marketplace and that kind of thing, but, you know, the last time I read my newsfeed was 4.5 years ago. It's kind of crazy. Yoshi Daffy Duck says, do you ever want to punch a character in Mario Kart? Not usually. Not usually. When it comes to Mario Kart, I'm usually a pretty well-mannered chap. Usually. Even in the multiplayer Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream we did a while ago, I was pretty well-mannered. Yeah. Jeff, if I never got Nintendo Switch Sports, we never met. We would never have met. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. You know, not much good came out of that game, but our friendship, our online friendship, certainly did come from that. So we can't complain now, can we? Other than, you know, it would have been better if Nintendo Switch Sports was a little better. Kind of a shame that it wasn't. How does this... What am I doing? Oh, here we go. I gotta find the other Poochie Pups! I haven't done this yet, obviously, so I don't know where all the Poochie Pups are. Plop. Oh. Is there one down here? Poochie Pups? Poochie Pups, where are you? And what's the time limit here? It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds! Oh, there's one. Come down here. It's not safe up there for you. We must get out of here. We must proceed. We have 45 seconds! We must find the other Poochie Pup. Quickly, post haste. Well. Yeah, for sure. Sky is playing Tomb Raider in the background. Oh, Poochie Pup. Where is you? There you are, you sneaky little devil. Haha! We've done it! If I never get it, I never stay up late, I go to bed, I don't join the stream. It's a solar flare. Yeah, that's right. That's right, so, you know, that game brought us together, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I never stay up late one night, brain pick playing it, and I never joined my first stream. It's a solar flare. Quite the happenstance there. Quite the coinky dink. Okay, so I think I've pretty much, Huzzah! You collected all those things. Okay, so I noted before that I was trying to see if I could skip any of the worlds by navigating the world map a certain way, and I think I've pretty much confirmed in my mind that no, you can't, because this right here is the branching path from the bottom set of worlds to the middle set, and it's a one-way street. I can't go down here. Whoops. Yoshi Daffy Duck and Donald Duck fan says, gosh, I hope Mario Kart doesn't include a left is right and right is left item. They are annoying in video games. Oh yeah. You know, Yoshi's Island actually has one of those enemies that changes your left and right directions around. Jeff, if I was a drug dealer and I just closed a deal in New York, would you give me a place to stay for one night? Oh boy, would I get in trouble? I guess that depends on if you were on the run. Alright, so we have not played as Green Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi, or Light Blue Yoshi yet, I don't think. Which Yoshi should I play as now? I think I've played as all the others. No, all drugs would be sold. Okay, well, yeah. Then, yeah, we could hang out and have a Wii Sports night. Ignoring the selling of the drugs. What Yoshi next? We'll do green, light blue, or yellow. The choice is yours, you guys. The choice is yours. What Yoshi do we play as next? They're all equally cute. It's up to you. I'm gonna go eat an entire box of cheddar jack Cheez-Its. This is solar flare. I can't even think about eating anything right now. I made I don't even know what to call them, but you know Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, right? Like it's shredded steak with cheese and sometimes peppers and onions. Well, I did that with chicken instead of steak tonight, and it was pretty magnificent. I also put some spinach and some tomatoes on there with some spicy garlic mayo. Oh, very, very good. I'm still quite full from that. Okay, let's go ahead and end that poll. Wow, 4 votes for yellow. Alright, I like it. I like it. Yellow Yoshi. Here we go. Jeff, you're in charge of a Yoshi-inspired indie game. What's it like? A Yoshi-inspired indie game? Oh, man. Well, for one, it would be much more difficult than the average Yoshi game. That's for sure. Because indie games tend to have, like, a smaller audience. They're not, like, as far-reaching, so I wouldn't be afraid of jacking up the difficulty some. Raising the skill floor. Absolutely. I think if it's Yoshi-inspired, I think it's gotta stay with the pretty much linear level progression. Maybe some variety in there, maybe something closer to like, what's a good example? I like how Yoshi's Crafted World kind of approaches it with its sort of, it's still quite linear, but there are parts where you can, you know, you can kind of navigate the worlds differently. Maybe something more like Mario Wonder, honestly. I think, I really liked that. So that's the world progression. What would the main character be like? I imagine that if the main character had Yoshi-like abilities, he would have to be like either a chameleon or a frog or something like that. Like I like the idea of still having the gobble move and stuff. I don't know, like I kind of just want a new Yoshi game, and I have like ideas for a new Yoshi game, but a Yoshi-inspired indie game. That's an interesting angle. Jeff, I'm thinking of living in Idaho when I'm older. Really? What makes you think about going to Idaho? What else for a Yoshi indie game? This Yoshi indie game would absolutely have badges. And I liked the idea of excuse me. I liked the idea of the badge challenges like in Mario Wonder, so I'd want to bring those over. The main character was what stumped me because you can't really copy the mechanics without retreading the same ground, says Aurora. Yeah, like it has to be some sort of reptile or amphibian or something like that. Like either a frog or a chameleon or something like that. There was one indie game that, well, obviously some indie developer put out. It had like, people were calling it like a Yoshi-like, but they were saying that it was a Yoshi-like just because it had a frog character that like, well, like the main character was this girl that was like holding a frog, and she could like squeeze the frog to have it extend its tongue to like eat enemies and stuff like that. I'm like, well, I mean, that's about as similar as like ukulele is to Yoshi. Like, that's as similar to Yoshi as ukulele is to Yoshi. Like, there's one like defining trait there that carries over from the Yoshi games, but it's not like what makes Yoshi a Yoshi game, like just having the tongue ability. I don't know. Like you said, kind of hard to have a Yoshi-like game without retreading most of the same ground, because a lot of the Yoshi tropes are kind of wrapped up in the are kind of wrapped up in the character Yoshi. Like most of the stuff that Yoshi does in this game is unique to Yoshi. So like I said, instead of doing like an indie Yoshi-inspired game like K's and the Wild Masks, like a spiritual successor to Donkey Kong, or Ukulele as a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, I think I would prefer to just do a Yoshi fan game, honestly. Because I've got some pretty sick ideas for a new Yoshi game. I need to catch up on some comments here. Idaho potatoes! Yes, potatoes. Some racing games have a hopping mechanic, but not Mario Kart, and Mario is well known for platforming. What do you mean? Like, there's hopping in Mario Kart. You have to hop to drift. I mean, unless you're on a bike, I guess. Just use a regular Yoshi model. Change the position of one thing and call it Josh. Yeah, like put his shell on his head or something like that. Like it's a hat instead of a shell. Where are my V-Bucks, Jeff? The V-Bucks, where are they? Jeff, where are the V-Bucks? I don't have them, Solar Flare. I don't have any use for V-Bucks. I play the Minecraft, says Joe. Welcome to the stream, Joe. Enjoy the Minecraft. It is a fun time. Oh yeah, it's me, Graggle. I had a rebrand. Ah, okie doke. Unrelated, but Chameleon Twist is awesome. Also, welcome to the stream, Joe/Graggle. Chameleon Twist. What is Chameleon Twist? I feel like I must have heard that at some point. Chameleon Twist. That's not the game I was thinking of with like the frog that the girl's carrying around, is it? I don't know what that one is. Okay, am I missing something? I feel like I'm always missing something in these levels. Or just in Yoshi games, just in general. Like, I'm real nervous to move on, but at the same time, it's like... Yoshi's Crafted World's actually really good about letting you go back if you missed something. It's really nice, honestly. Yeah. Oh, give me that. Give me that, too. N64 game where the mechanics revolve around you having a long tongue you control, says Aurora. Interesting. Interesting. I should give that a try sometime. I mean, obviously I don't have the game. But there are avenues I could use to check it out. Like, watching a YouTube playthrough, of course. I just wasted a blue egg. Ah, jeez! I forgot that he jumps. What is that? A Yakozui attack? This is Joe. What, Chameleon Twist? Kinda sounds like it would be, doesn't it? Ah! Don't you do it! Hey! How's it going? Says Yoshi the Best. Welcome to the stream, Yoshi. Welcome to Yoshi's Crafted World Revisited Part 4! Revisiting the game after 5 long years. It's actually like 5 short years, I guess, because like it really doesn't feel like it's already been 5 years since this game released. It's kind of crazy. There are 2 of them if you're really interested, says Aurora. You've piqued my interest. Chameleon Twist. I don't know why I did that. I already had full health. Okay, I know you guys want me to play around with this magnet thing again, but why don't I just go ahead and cheese the game some? I always like doing that. Cheesing the game basically just means doing something that you're not actually supposed to in the game to beat it easier or quicker, or just in a silly kind of way. Solar Flare says, Jeff, I'm 5'9", I'm taller than you. Congratulations, Solar Flare. Congratulations on your tallness. Yeah. Now, how does it feel? Obviously, that's a height that I've never achieved. How are you doing tonight? Says Yoshi the Best. Well, it was a bit of a stressful night, but other than that, like, I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. I'm playing some Yoshi's Crafted World, which always helps. You guys being here to keep me company and make me, think about happier things. That always helps too. I'm gonna peak in high school, says Solar Flare. Alright. Do you think Nintendo would do video games based on Universal Studios IPs since one of Universal Animation Studios made the Mario movie? I don't think so. Like, Nintendo is more likely to make their own new IPs like Splatoon or ARMS or things like that. Like, I don't see them taking another company's IPs. Okay, I really need to catch up on some comments here. N64 game with, oh, I already read that one, sorry. Jeff, if you had to choose one unnecessary power, which one would it be? Conjure a delicious steak out of thin air. That would be my unnecessary power of choice. How's that for a power? Just out of thin air, conjure up a steak. Perfect medium rare, perfect crust. All that. That would be my unnecessary power of choice. Huh? Oh. Oh, that's okay. I didn't even notice, honestly. I'm sorry if I respond late. I'm having to use data and it's laggy, lol, says Yoshi. No worries. I know exactly how that is. You know, speaking of having to use data, I've been, like, listening to YouTube videos in the background while I do menial tasks at work for a while. And I had to drive 5 hours, not one way, like, I had to drive 2.5 hours one way. It was a 5-hour round trip, yesterday. And yeah, you'd better believe that I was listening to some YouTube. But I noticed that sometimes, even when, I have data saver turned on for my YouTube videos, it'll default to like 720p, and I'm like, ah! Like, especially when I'm just in the car, I'm not actually looking at the screen. Just set it to 144p and save some data. Just for your information, I do not have an unlimited data plan. I'm cheap. I have a prepaid, like, 15 gigabyte data plan. Getting unlimited data is a genius move, says Solar Flare. You know what else is a genius move? Saving the 10 or 20 bucks. That's my genius move. My friend chose as his power, if I'm holding an empty bottle or beer on a Tuesday afternoon, I gain a 99% to have a critical hit on anyone I hit. Wow, I mean, alright, that certainly is interesting. Some reason your stream keeps freezing frame for me. I feel like this has been mentioned before, says Aurora. Interesting. Is anyone else having that issue? LP said that was happening last time. I haven't dropped any frames or anything, but if anyone else is sharing that issue, do let me know, and I'll try and look into it. They should have made Yoshi a glass cannon character in Mario Wonder, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Maybe something to, like, balance out the fact that he's just, his moveset's so strong compared to everyone else, you know? I mean, I get that Yoshi is generally associated with easy baby games, which is an unfortunate stereotype, but an understandable one. Yeah, Nintendo wouldn't do, like, a difficult mode for Yoshi, like, as much as I would love that. But there certainly are mods. Like, within the first week of Mario Wonder being out, maybe even the first day or two, which is incredibly impressive if you think about it, someone modded the game to make Yoshi a one-hit death character. Like, they even made Yoshi, like, the Yoshi model look like it was made out of glass, just to, like, kind of drive that point home. Which, that's incredibly impressive that they were able to do that in such short order. And it's a fun idea. I thought about hacking my Switch just for that mod. I ultimately decided against it, but would not be opposed to doing it sometime in the future. Not gonna lie, that would be perfect for bets. Hey dude, I bet you 50 bucks I can get us some double cheeseburgers in less than a minute. This is brain pick. Give me those 20 coins. I earned them. It's definitely a playback issue on YouTube's end, since it will resolve if I click somewhere else on the timeline and going back to live. Interesting. Come on, YouTube. Well, you can't really expect it to be perfect. There's always going to be some sort of issues. Am I missing anything down here? I kind of feel like I'm not. Oop, I'm gonna go eat some dinner, says Brainpick. Go eat something yummy, dude. Go eat something yummy. You've earned it. Okay, so this level honestly is kind of a pain in the patootie. Mostly just because of that snake. Compared to most other things in the game, it's fairly easy to take damage from this guy. I mean, hitboxes in this game are pretty forgiving just in general, so I guess I can't really complain too much. Okay. That's good. Hopefully those coins don't despawn. Yeah, it doesn't look like they do. I'm in the clear, I'm good. What am I still doing? I don't know. What am I still doing? I have an idea on how to fix it, at least for me, says Aurora. Was it that going backwards in the timeline to kind of refresh it? I mean, if it works, you know? Jeff, it's been over 2 years since my first stream, says Solar Flare. That's nuts. You're making me feel old. I've been doing this whole live streaming thing for quite a while now. Been streaming on the Yoshi Fanatic since 2019. And I started streaming on Volatile Upgrade in like 2015, but only consistently since 2017. So I've been streaming for quite a few years at this point. It's kind of nuts to think about. Makes me feel old. Like time is merely an illusion. A mental construct developed by humankind to aid in the ever-present and ever-continuing society. What am I saying? I feel old! That's what I'm saying. Is Diddy Kong Easy Mode in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? Not really, I will say, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. If anything, Dixie Kong would be Easy Mode, you know? Like, what can Dixie Kong not do that the other characters can? It's kind of nuts. They made her too good in that game. Hello! Boy, now I want to play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. It's been a while since I really sat down and played that game, like, for reals. So much time given to Jeff the Yoshi Fanatic, says Solar Flare. I appreciate the time you've given me, Solar Flare. And I hope that you've gotten something in return. You want to feel old? I remember when the last stream you did before changing to the Yoshi Fanatic. Ah! That was 5.5 years ago. It was like the week before I got married. And that's kind of crazy to think about. That being 5.5 years ago already. I have wisdom and stories, says Solar Flare. And hopefully a decent amount of entertainment value. It's one of the rare times that they really, really want you to ricochet the egg. I find that it's actually more difficult to ricochet the egg in this game. Just, I don't know what it is. Like, it just feels more difficult. Like, more picky, almost. I don't know what it is. Like, I can aim the egg anywhere. You would think that would make it easier, right? I don't know. Oh, nice. Did I get everything? I got everything. Nice. I don't know what it is, but that makes it harder for me for some reason. Man, it's been a wild ride, says Solar Flare. Hi, says Chris. Welcome to the stream, Chris. Welcome. Welcome to Yoshi's Crafted World Part 4. Jeff, I want to remember when you're old to be asked, remember Solar Flare 824? And I want you to say, yes, Solar Flare 824. I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah, I've moved twice since 5 years and graduated and got a job, says Yoshi. You've grown up, my boy. You've grown up. No, I just opened the stream in VLC and it fixed it. What? Is that a thing you can actually do? I thought VLC was specifically just for playback. Jeff, do your best Buzz Lightyear impression. What's an iconic Buzz Lightyear phrase?
I am Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond!
There you go.
Haha! That's like the iconic catchphrase. Okay, so this is the level that I often cite as Yoshi being able to aim his egg throw in 3D, not limited to having it just snap to items of interest in the foreground and background. But I concede that this is not like, this is kind of an exception to the rule rather than, well, the rule, because you're not moving in 3D with this egg tossing sort of mechanic. Oh no! Let me back it up for a second. Oftentimes, when I talk about the egg throwing in this game, I talk about how it's kind of dumb that the cursor kind of just snaps to objects in the foreground or in the background when there's something of interest there, instead of allowing you to freely aim in 3D. And if you hit something, you hit something. If you don't, you don't. That's not really a thing in Yoshi's Crafted World. I'm gonna restart. That's not really a thing in Yoshi's Crafted World. Like, you aim your cursor in 2D, just like you would in Yoshi's Story, for example. Like, that's how you aim the cursor. And then if there's something of interest that the cursor happens to overlap in the foreground or the background, then it, well, aims toward that thing in the foreground or the background. But then if your cursor loses it or like moves off of it, then you go back to the 2D aiming. You cannot aim your egg throws freely in 3 dimensions in this game. That is, except for this level. I forget what this level is called. But it's the one that I often cite for, you know, what I wish that the aiming in this game would have been. But again, I understand that it's difficult to do because in this specific instance, I am not really moving much. Like, I'm not moving much of my own accord. I'm more just along for the ride. See, like, my cursor didn't even snap to that thing. And I was able to lead my shots on those guys. Can't do that in most of the normal levels, or any of the normal levels, really. I really should hang out just on the eggplant. Okay, it's alright. I'm really trying to focus here. I know that the limit for, the expectation for the points is actually pretty high in this level. Margin of error is pretty low. Plus, I gotta get everything, so I will respond to comments here after I finish this level, but not before. Just because this kind of requires my full, undivided attention. Oh no, the monkeys! Stop it! You silly monkeys, stop it. I don't appreciate those shenanigans. Oh, there's another rhino back there! I didn't get him. Oh, it's like I see all these 300-point thingies, but I'm not getting them. I think that the cutoff was 6,000 points, wasn't it? No! No, I want that one, no! Oy. I see a parakeet or something. I want that heart. I didn't really need the heart. Why did I get it? Why did I waste an egg on it? I do need that, though. Whoa! There's a bunch of 300-pointers over here. Get them! Get them all! Yeah! Okay, I think I've passed. I think I've done it. But let's get a couple more of these just for the fun of it. What am I doing on everything else? Eep! I want it! Did I get everything else? It's really been hard to pay attention because there's so many things to pay attention to here. Did I get everything? Let's see. Let's see. How'd we do? I know I got the 100 coins. I know I got full health. What else? Did I miss anything else? 2,000! At least I got everything else, though. Well, I'm gonna have to play this level one more time later anyway, so let's go ahead and move on for now. Media is greater than open network stream, says Aurora. Does this count as Yoshi's Safari? You could kind of count it as that. More or less. Like a Yoshi's Safari kind of sequel. I've went through the most change in my life over the past 2 years. What have you done, Jeff? I've been an influence. Whether a good or a bad one, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Not like I became a teenager or something. Oh, Jeff, have you heard Rapping for Jesus? I feel like I have, but refresh my memory. Chris says, I've been playing Little Big Planet recently. Nice. I have yet to play a Little Big Planet game other than like a quick little multiplayer thing at my cousin's house once. Wario better be a boss in a new Mario or Luigi's Mansion game, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. You know, it'd be cool to see Wario get some more, like, non-WarioWare games. I would like that. This level really reminded me of Yoshi's Safari, says Chris. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I think having 2 firing buttons, one for 2D and one for 3D, could allow for more interesting gameplay, says Aurora. I think that just having a toggleable ability to, like, change your mode of aiming to 3D. An orange gator, please. I think that would be, I think that would be the way to go for this kind of game. But having 2 buttons could kind of accomplish the same task. My teacher started saying skibbity toilet to us instead of hello. Isn't that meme a little old at this point? Oh, some kid and my English teacher almost got into a fight after my teacher was teaching the Catholic view on something. Rapping for Jesus is this pastor's rap song. It's probably fake, but it's known for its lyric, my groove is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my you-know-what. Yeah, I remember you posting that lyric at one point or another. My goodness. Jeff, the greater than was menu directions, how to open a stream in VLC. Not a joke, lol. Oh, okay. I get you. There you're like, yeah, media playback is far superior to live streaming. No, I had no idea that was a thing. Now I'll have to check that out. That's crazy. That's crazy. How does that work? Okay, so now I'm looking for an orange alligator. Shouldn't be too hard. That feels like it should be pretty simple to find, really. And I don't really need to, like, run through and get everything this time. I've already completed this level, so I really don't need to focus on the collectibles and whatnot. Should be fairly straightforward, that. Had no idea you could open YouTube links directly in VLC. It says LP. Me neither. Guess we all learned something today. Well, I did at least. Lol, I don't need that giraffe. Oh. Silly Jeff. There we go. Got it. Jeff, do you know what Rickon is? Well, that was loud. Is continuing to be loud. Someone's vehicle is just popping down the street. I didn't learn anything, says Aurora. Yeah, you are the teacher in this instance. Oh my goodness. Stop chasing me, Mr. Rhino. Owies. It's troubling me that I have not seen this orange gator yet. Should it be that troubling for me? There are no baby Diddy Kong mods for Yoshi's Island DS, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious as to what that would bring to the table exactly. Oh. Oh. Well, I saw the orange gator. Oh, it's gonna be super annoying to get it, isn't it? Hey. It's an extremely insane poison made from castor beans that one bean can kill someone with. What in the world? That's ridiculous. Don't make a chili out of those beans. I did it! Exit the course. So, This set of levels is actually really annoying for the fetch quests. There's one in particular, I think I had told you guys about this in a previous stream, but just as a refresher, he asks you for like the animal puppets or whatever they are. And there's one in each level, and that is all one fetch quest, going to all 3 levels. A roosting tree. On the flip side near where the orange gator was. Okay. Did you know you can open VLC in a text-only terminal? It tries to draw the video with colored ASCII art, lol. Whoa. That's insane. No, I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. That's nuts. If only I was more comfortable navigating the command prompt. The text-only terminals. It's not like I haven't used them before, but like, mostly just for like IP config and stuff like that. Nothing fancy. Gotta find the pupper dogs. Where be they? Owies. Are there any over here? Am I just wasting my time? Yes. The answer, of course, is yes. I am just wasting my time. Oh my goodness. I'm really wasting time here. Alright. I have a feeling we're not going to be successful in this particular endeavor. But you know what? We will keep pressing forward and hopefully... Poor Poochie, he's trapped by the piranha plants. That's okay, we have saved him. We've rescued him. Okay, this was around the area where the orange gator was. There it is. Hello. I'm really glad that they gave a hint, and I'm really glad that I actually paid attention to it. Those are 2 things that rarely happen, rarely occur. Ah! You little tricky pupper dog, you. Okay, where is the 3rd pupper dog? Get me up there. I hear him. There he is. There we go. Nice. Hooray! Now I just have to run to the end of the level. Can you eat Squidward in this game? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Eat Squidward? If there are any squids in this game, I believe that they're like space squids that you find in like the spacefaring levels. And I do not believe that you can eat them. No. You can like stomp on them and they'll like squirt out ink. If I'm remembering correctly, which I guess we'll see later. Not in this stream. It'll probably be like 2 streams from now. Ah. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, you don't need full health for these things. On Windows, you don't really need to use it a lot, but at least they got better with the Windows Terminal app. This is LP. I've used it in Linux before. For one of my old internships, I had to actually use... I had to use Linux quite a bit because it was an interesting co-op internship. It used these sensors to, I forget what it's called, but like when specific like photons or something, not photons, would it be photons? Something triggers a cascade of like different elements to fall from the sky, and I forget what it's called, but like there were these beam detectors that you know, would detect those things. And the box that controlled those detectors ran on Linux. So, I do have a little experience with Linux. Lots of jellyfish, says Aurora. It would take less than 20 castor beans to kill you, Jeff. Oh, I believe it. Jeff, have you heard that Danny DeVito is going to play Wario in Mario Movie 2, says Chris. I heard that he would be willing to. Sky says he's a good actor. Isn't snails like damp places? Just, you know, keep that in mind. Sky thinks he would be a perfect actor for that part. Wasn't Danny DeVito the guy who played the Penguin in that one Batman movie?
Yeah, he also played the dad of Matilda.
He played the dad of Matilda. He'd be an amazing Wario, says Solar Flare. LP says, on Linux you can do basically everything from the terminal. Yeah, that's the thing, LP, like, the physicist that I was working for, claimed that he liked the text terminal better than the graphical the graphical interface. And I'm like, you know, I've used Windows my whole life. My first operating system was Windows XP. Like, I'm very much a graphical user interface sort of person. Not that I can't use a terminal or a text interface, but I certainly don't prefer it. It was a really interesting internship, though. I didn't really enjoy it very much because my training came from a textbook, and that's, well, when you're tasked with reading a textbook about Linux programming, let's just say that's not very invigorating stuff. The guy was barely ever there. So there was one time I was trying to read a textbook about programming in Linux. Like how to create a Linux kernel or something, I don't remember. But I was reading it, and I straight up fell asleep in my chair. Holy cow. Reading a textbook about Linux programming is about the driest stuff you can think of. So, yeah. That wasn't a fun experience. Some really interesting sort of, material, though, that I learned. I'd have to go back and read my notes. I think I still have them. Oh yeah, I definitely took notes on that job. I mean, heck, he had me learning out of a textbook. It practically felt like a college class. He's the one short actor. He was Arnold's twin in Twins. This is Solar Flare. Jeff, when the New York Jets took down the New York Giants last year, nobody cared. But in 2001, when Jets in New York took down New York's Giants, it was a big deal. This is Solar Flare. Yeah, they're like, yeah, been there, done that. Yeah. I guess that's what it was. Can't wait to hear, oh my gosh, from Wario, says Chris. You don't have to wait. You can go listen to the Japanese dub of the original Mario Party. No, it's not like an official thing. He said that he would be interested in playing that part. So, like, there's no confirmation that Wario will even be in that movie. Oh, that's sneaky. Yes, they are making a second Mario movie. And they better have Yoshi in it, my goodness. With that little Yoshi egg at the end, they'd better have him in the next movie. Why am I imagining Big Bird in a Yoshi game, says Yoshi Daffy Duck? I don't know. I can't really answer that question for you. I honestly have no idea. Wario broke the second commandment, says Solar Flare. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Wario! I don't know much about sports, and I thought that was a dark joke, says Aurora. You have to get used to working with the terminal for sure. Also, I get that it can be boring. It sure is easier when you can just Google what you were looking to do, lol, says LP. Yeah, I've heard that and practiced in my engineering courses that Google is your best friend. When you don't know how to program something, surely there's somebody who's already done that exact thing you're trying to figure out how to do. Use the resources, the wisdom passed down by the generations. I don't know. Okay, so where's the snail? Where is he? Where is he? I must find him. Failure is not an option, my friends. Failure is not an option. Boink. A boink. Well, this was fun. It's not the same when you heard it from Japanese Mario Party, says Chris. I mean, I guess you're right. Oh, there he is, that sneaky little fella. What are you doing back there, little guy? Excuse me. I need some eggs. How long is this snake? That's craziness. Craziness. You're stuck again. This guy's still working her way through Tomb Raider 3. Indeed, Aurora, we have also determined that it is the most difficult of the 3. Jeff, asking for a friend, at what level would you rate Wario's Gat? Is he Skibbity Rizzler, or did he mew too little? I mean, it's fairly rotund. If I even understand what you're talking about. Yay! I did it. I found the snail. I did. I finded him, I found him good. Man, how you know what that means. Alright, real quick guys, I need to take a little break. I will be back in a, well, not a jiffy. Jiffy is a very short period of time. I'll be back in a minute or two. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take a little break. Where did bro go, says Solar Flare. I went to the potty. Yep, I guess that I'm not gonna get into that. I found some snails for him. At least, yeah, no, those are definitely younger people terms, Chris and LP. I've got another request. I'd love a flamingo, please. Flamingos live by the water, yeah? I think I saw one on the flip side of the frog area. Okay. First time I've ever seen you do that, says Solar Flare. I did that like 2 streams ago. It's a bad habit. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. There was that one stream I did back when Super Mario Maker 2 came out. I literally streamed for 8 straight hours before I even took a bathroom break. And then I came back and streamed for another 2 hours after that. Poor Sky wasn't happy. When I did that 10-hour live stream of Super Mario Maker 2. Yeah, 10-hour long live stream. I need to go now. I'm going for a driving lesson, says Chris. Alright, Chris, well, good luck. And have fun. And have a good week. Come on now. This guy is really getting in my way here. Okay, there's a flamingo. You really gotta keep on the lookout for these guys. Plop. Alright. Where are you, Poochie? Where are you, Poochie? Ah! Jeff, you got any stories or something that would be hype? Not really at the moment. I guess if you want to talk about something hype-worthy. No, there's always the Switch 2 conversation. Where did that Poochie go? Where'd he go? Where, oh where did my Poochie go? Oh where could he be? I hear him. Where is he? I'm so confused. Where did he go? Poochie! Poochie Pop! I'm confused. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. No, why? This is no time to play hide and seek. We've got giant, like, 300-foot-long snakes chasing after us. And you're like, come find me. And I'm like, no, let's get out of here. Where'd he go? Oh, he probably just keeps going down this way, doesn't he? Okay. Okay. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I've got 1 minute left. I can do this. I can do this. I believe in myself. I think. I kind of believe in myself. Just keep an eye out for that Poochie pup. Oh, there he is. How do I get down there? Ah, here we go. There we go. Yay! I found him! And we got out before the time limit ran up. We live in weird times. People hate Sony. Square Enix wants to drop exclusivity with them, and Microsoft is leaning towards getting out of gaming. Oh yeah, that's true. I might head out soon. I'm getting tired, says Solar Flare. I might too. Maybe around like 12:30 or so. But yeah, feel free to dip out if you need to, Solar Flare. Yeah, you're right, Aurora. The gaming industry is in a weird spot right now. Not a great one either. Like with Xbox closing down all these. I've got another request. Some orange paper mache, please. The flip side of something. Probably this guy over here. Yes. Yeah. Like, Xbox has closed down a bunch of different studios, including ones that made the critical darling, Hi-Fi Rush. Was it Hi-Fi Rush? The very kind of game that the very next day they said they need more of? That's insane. Like, why in the world did they do that? People hate Sony for... What are the reasons that people hate Sony right now? I remember the whole thing about Helldivers, like they need you to sign into like PlayStation account or something for the Steam version. I remember that. Why else do people hate Sony right now? Nintendo seems to be like one of the only ones that isn't in the middle of like a major controversy. Like, people hate Ubisoft and EA. Like, that's nothing new. You know, Sony's doing something to make people hate them, apparently. I forget what. Xbox is doing a whole bunch of crummy stuff, and Phil Spencer is being completely silent on the matter. Square Enix is like, we're not getting enough money, because we're spending a ton of money making these games. Like $300 million on Spider-Man 2? Are you kidding me? But yeah, it's like Nintendo's surprisingly one of the only ones that like isn't embroiled in a controversy right now. Kind of blows my mind. They did the exact same thing with Ghost of Tsushima as well, says Aurora. Ah, yeah. LP says, wait. You know, it's not like an uncommon practice, apparently. Like, I think Microsoft makes you sign in with a Microsoft account for Halo Infinite on PC. Though, I don't have any experience with that, that's what I've heard. I don't know, man. Like, the gaming industry does not seem to be in a great place right now. Like, earlier in the year, we were talking about all the giant number of layoffs that were happening. Which, obviously, that's uncool in the extreme. Okay, I need to keep going though. We need to find that pink Poochie. I don't know, like gaming just seems to be in a really bad place right now. And again, Nintendo seems to be holding their heads up high somehow. We'll see how long that lasts. I just opened the stream in my terminal, Lamau. That's awesome. You guys are figuring out new ways to get around YouTube's apparently not great playback system. That's awesome. You guys are quite inventive. It's not uncommon. Oh, hang on. However, they had already sold hundreds of thousands, if not millions of copies, and PSN isn't available in all regions. And then they pulled sales from those regions afterwards, says Aurora. Right, and they also, if I remember correctly, they also said that that was not going to be a requirement, and then they, like, backtracked on it. And then they had to backtrack on that backtrack because players got so upset. It's just not a healthy industry right now. I've heard some people kind of compare it to... I think it was Arlo that sort of compared it to, you know, the video game crash of 1983. And I certainly don't think that it's to that extent yet, but it's getting there. And that's kind of scary. You know, like... I don't want another video game crash like 1983. I'd love a tiger, please. You'll find it on the flip side of the frog area. Keep looking till the bitter end. I don't like that. I don't like how he said that. I posted it on Discord, says LP. I want to see this. Is that another chat with the Yoshi Fanatic? Yeah, that's awesome. Like, that's crazy to look at. That's all in terminal? That's insane. Back to the action. Do people hate Sega this year? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I don't know. Sega, I'm not sure. Like, is there something that people hate Sega for right now? I know Sonic Origins wasn't exactly a great show for them. Howies. Well, great. You've trapped me here. It's Nintendo's place to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, says Aurora. Yeah, they've certainly done that before. Hopefully they, refrain from doing that this time around. Like, I don't know if I'm expecting great things from the next, the next console generation for Nintendo. Some of those rumors are sounding pretty promising, though I'm very loath to listen to rumors and leaks and all the like. You know, like, we have no idea of knowing which of those things is true. But if any of the leaked specs are, like, anywhere near accurate, we might have something very exciting to look forward to in the next Switch generation. Might. I mean, there was one rumor that said that the next Nintendo console will have 12 gigabytes of DDR5X RAM and 256 gigs of what was it, like UFS 3.1 storage, which I don't really know what that means. I assume a quite modern version of flash storage, similar to what you would see on a smartphone. And 256 gigs is pretty respectable, honestly. But just that RAM is a huge improvement over the current Switch. Like, I think the current Switch has 4 gigabytes of RAM. And if the follow-up, if the next console has 3 times that amount of RAM, that's crazy. What do you guys think? Is there any sort of I don't know. Is there any sort of weight to that sort of rumor? Do you guys think that's accurate at all? I'd love some twisty red trees, please. I think 5 should do the trick. These beauties grow in the animal kingdom. Collect 5 for me. Wait, what? The animal kingdom. Is that this place? Yeah, exploring the animal kingdom. Also, I also heard that the graphics chip, the GPU in the next Switch, is equivalent to NVIDIA's Ampere architecture, which is their like, that's what their RTX 30 series GPUs were based on. And we all know how popular those 30 series graphics cards were. And how powerful. Like, honestly, some of these leaks, I don't want to listen to them anymore because I'm getting too excited, and like, if I keep doing that, I will inevitably be let down by the end product. Because now I'm getting my hopes up too high. I'm like, I'm not practicing what I preach. Keep your expectations low. You know, like, all that stuff sounds almost too good to be true, but at the same time, like, just feasible enough. Like, 30 series GPUs, or NVIDIA 30 series GPUs, are not the latest and greatest thing on the block, and honestly, if they were if they were equivalent to anything from that generation, I'd be surprised if it was any more than a 3050. So, keeping all that in mind, I really should keep my expectations in check, you know? I think it's plausible, but I honestly think people are just making things up because it's a hot topic, says Aurora. Yeah, valid point. That's just another reason why I hate listening to rumors and leaks and stuff like that. You really have no idea of being able to distinguish what's true and what's not. Has Sky ever played a Kirby game? Asks Yoshi Daffy Duck. I don't think so. Sky, have you played any of the Kirby games yet? I bet you would like them. Yeah. She says she's pretty sure she hasn't yet. I actually got JJ to try out Kirby Star Allies, not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. Oh, that makes sense. Like, we might have tried it out with Ethan and Serenity a while ago. Kirby Star Allies is not a fantastic Kirby game or anything, but it is cool that it has 4-player multiplayer. And I thought it was a good first experience for JJ. Because, like, right now he's kind of in that trap of playing nothing but Mario. which is understandable. I was in that same position all those years ago, like a quarter of a century ago. Where I played like nothing but Mario and like, you know, kind of lame third-party license games. I don't know, some of the third-party license games on the SNES were pretty great actually. Like Speedy Gonzales and Los Gatos Banditos. Pretty solid Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff. But no, like I kind of want to branch JJ's gaming tastes out a little bit because, I mean, he's young. It's fine, but like I'd like to get him interested in other things other than just Mario. And I thought Kirby was a good thing to get started with, just because Kirby's pretty easygoing and Kirby Star Allies is among the easier ones in that series. Yeah, Sky, we should have you play a Kirby game sometime. I bet you would like it. It was so solid that a bootleg Sonic game was made from it, says Aurora. From Speedy Gonzales and Los Gatos Banditos. I loved that game. It helps that I'm extremely nostalgic for it. I actually did stream that at one point on the channel. A long time ago. It was like... Oh my. Oh my. It was like 5 years ago. Over 5 years. Really? That's crazy. But it was actually a kind of neat idea that we had for my streams at the time. It was called 1v1 Me. It was where I would, like, I pitched it kind of as the idea where I would speedrun a game or, like, do a one-on-one challenge with somebody in a video game, like, figure out who could, try out the Jungle Tour challenge, flip side for this one. Okay. It kind of one of those things where I would go head-to-head with somebody in a specific video game to do specific stuff and see who came out on top. And the only 1v1 me stream I ever did was Speedy Gonzales and Los Gatos Banditos with one of my friends, Jordan. And we had a lot of fun. That was a fun stream. I kind of want to do more of those, to be honest, the 1v1 me's. I thought it was actually a pretty cool idea. My next idea for a 1v1 me stream was either going to be something Spyro related with my friend Dan, or Crash Bandicoot related with my friend Henry. I think that would be a ton of fun. Like who can get to the end of World 1 fastest in Crash Bandicoot or something. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that sound like a fun concept to bring back at some point? Okay, where is this mystery animal? It was obviously a giraffe. Where is it? Where is it? I must find it. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. Take that, Shy Guy. Slacking off on the job. It sounds fun, but also you have games practically lined up for the rest of the year, says Aurora. Yeah, definitely wouldn't bring it back. Well, I can't say definitely won't bring it back this year, but like you said, I do have pretty much all my streams lined up for the rest of the year. Kind of crazy to think about that. But there's a lot of games I want to play. And even like, oh man, like I've got so many on my list of, you know, game suggestions. I have like a whole Google Docs spreadsheet with like 20 more live stream series ideas that I want to do. There it is. Oh my. I did not hit it. Alright, got the giraffe. How many more of these do I have to do? Do. As thanks for your help, I present you with this. Okay, another request. I'd love a second mystery animal, please. Try out the jungle tour from the flip side on this one. What? I have to go back there again? What is that? Oh, it's a monkey. I know where that thing is. Oi! Oi! Let's see, how many streams, how many stream ideas do I have? Let's go back and check. Alright, we'll get on the train quick. Hop on, Yosh, hop on! Let's see. That's my regular video idea. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I've got 22 live stream ideas lined up for future streams. I've got no shortage of live stream ideas, let's just say that. I managed to make it draw smoothly somehow, says LP. That's incredibly impressive and such a cool thing to do. That is like the definition of why? Because I can. Like there's no other reason to do that other than because I can. Don't sleep on Chameleon Twist. You know what, Aurora? I should probably add that to the list while I'm thinking of it. Let me hit this monkey first and I'll add it to the list. I'm pulling a Captain America here. I'll add it to the list. Oh my, I missed him. I missed him twice. I missed him again. I mean, that time kind of made sense because he was off screen. I got him! I got that silly monkey. I got him. Okay. Let's add Chameleon Twist to the list. Hey, that rhymed. There. It has been added to the list of ideas for live streams. And present you with this. Can you think of a Mario game that's... Oh, hang on. I'd love some zebras, please. I think 3 should do the trick. There's one each in 3 different courses. See if you can find them all. This is that one that I was thinking of. Post it again, and yeah, pretty much because I can. Same for most of what I do, not gonna lie. Says LP. Oh. Yeah, that is incredibly impressive. Like, it's kind of hard to believe that you got it working like that. That's crazy. Back to the action. Can you think of a Mario game that that's just as polarizing as most Sonic games? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I can think of one that's quite polarizing, but I don't know about as polarizing as most Sonic games. Super Mario Sunshine is one of those games that people either love to death, or wish it would die in a hole and never be seen again. That kind of hatred. And there's not very much in the middle. Like, very many people, like, there's very many people on either side of the fence, and not too many people in the middle. I kind of consider myself to be one of the people in the middle of opinions on Mario Sunshine. I liked it. I honestly really like the sandbox 3D Mario formula. So, you know, it's generally a good time, I find. But at the same time, there's a lot that it has going against it. Okay, so this is that challenge where you have to find the zebra in each of the levels. It's a fairly short game. You could easily beat it in 1 to 2 streams at most, says Aurora. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into it. My curiosity is very much piqued. A shame Heloy's not here to remind me to drink my water. Okay. Let's continue. Let's find us a zebra. I think this one's at like the end of the level, if I remember right. So let's kind of sprint to the end of the level. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it. Man, the hitboxes in this game are very, very forgiving. Ain't nobody got time for that frog. Ain't nobody got time for that frog. We're moving on. Wow! I don't know what happened right there, but something. That was a real something, guys. I don't know what the point of that was. Yeah, I think that the zebra is at the end of the level. Oh, not much point of that one. Speedrunner. Okay. Go, go, go! Oh, no, no, no! No, no, no! I think Sunshine has its issues. I'll get back to that comment in just a second here. Wow, that was not very fruitful, and now I'm stuck. I think Sunshine has its issues. There's definitely some bad things, mainly in the physics, but also progression and blue coin tracking. This is Aurora. Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing that annoyed me in that game was absolutely the blue coins. Like, honestly, the physics were kind of fun to play around with, if you ask me. The spin jump in that game was absolutely insane. Especially with Yoshi. Like, why the heck can Yoshi spin jump so high in that game? It's honestly kind of ridiculous. But yeah, like you said, the blue coin tracking is a real pain in the butt. In that there is none. What happens if I hit that shy guy? Well, I hit the zebra, so I guess that counts. Soft lock, almost, says LP. Yeah, no, not quite. I could have just quit out, but I didn't need to do that. What else in Mario Sunshine bugged me? Like you said, the progression. In order to get to the final level, you have to clear episode 7 in every one of the levels, and it was very much sequential. Like, you could get some shines out of order, but never the one in episode 7. Like, that one was specifically triggered after you had the first 6. I hated that. Like, in Mario 64 it was way better, and in Mario Galaxy it was also way better. Like, you just had to get a certain number of stars or whatever in order to get to the final boss. Way better than having to, like, you know, clear a certain chapter in each level. Like, that's just kind of dumb. Oh. I'm getting behind here. Can't really miss the 300s. Gotta get the 300s. Really gotta get the 100s too. Haha! Oh. Okay, still got that one. Nice. Ah! Monkey! Ah! Monkey! Ah! Monkey! I missed that one. No! Get him! Yeah! There we go. We're getting it. I have confidence this time. I will get back to your comments here in a moment. Well, a few moments. Give me a few moments. I really gotta focus here. Honestly, this level's a lot of fun. Like I said, this is definitely the best showcase of the 3D egg throwing in this game. There's the zebra. Come on now. Okay, need to continue. The moves are fun, but it has some jank, says Aurora. Oh, absolutely. Without glitches, you need a minimum of 50 shines to beat the game. And it's the same 50 no matter what. The other ones don't even matter, says Aurora. Yeah, like, they're kind of just there for the fun of it. For the completionist, essentially. Oh no! Ah! I feel like I kind of screwed that one up. Aha! No! I need that! I need it! No. I need it? Yes, I got it. Haha! You can't beat me, game. I mean, you have already. Okay, I got this. I got this in the bag. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No problemo. No problemo. Smoked it! Haha! I'm back. Went to eat some molletes, says Brainpick. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds yummy. Solar Flare says, popping back in to say goodnight, heading out. See you later, Jeff. Solar Flare, as always, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a good week. What was that? What is that? I don't know. But I hope you have a good week. I hope to see you next time. I like Baby Bowser original design better, maybe because I am not the biggest fan of Bowser Jr., says Yoshi Daffy Duck. To me, they're pretty much the same. I mean, there's some subtle differences, but nothing to really, you know, shake a stick at, I guess. I don't know, like, the appreciable differences between Bowser Jr. and Baby Bowser, I guess. Oh goodness, there kind of isn't really. Like, you think about Baby Bowser in, you know, the Yoshi's Island games, and like, especially in the first one, he's very baby-like, especially in his speech patterns. But then you think about Baby Bowser in, you know, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, and he's essentially just Bowser Jr., you know? Okay, I can get all these costumes. Let's get all these costumes. He's essentially just Bowser Jr. in that game. Like, he even has the bib and all that sort of stuff. I don't know, like, they're not appreciably different to me, I guess. Rhino, no. Gator train car. I can't really pretend to be excited about the costumes. I'm just going for them for 100% completion. Man, my favorite costume, dried grass. Frog with pink flowers. Man, I cannot even pretend to be excited about these costumes. I just hate them in this game. Like, it's nothing compared to the different Yoshi patterns in Yoshi's Woolly World. Like, holy cow. Talk about a fall from grace. Like, the wool patterns in Yoshi's Woolly World were so great, and then all of a sudden these costumes are kind of just trash. At least in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think of them. I'll give you 20 smiley flowers. In return, you will let me through. I shall pass! Mario Party really messed things up introducing Baby Bowser, who was later retconned into calling Koopa Kid. Yeah, I forget if Baby Bowser was in Mario Party 1, but I remember him in Mario Party 2. Thank you so much for the help. Say, how'd you find your way out here? On the hunt for gems, are we? I spotted a blue-robed fellow by the train tracks in the jungle. It appeared he was squabbling with someone. My, was he steamed. It's times like this that one must keep their wits. Indeed. Let's go fight this boss and get the Gemmy Gem. Do. Okay. Okay. We have a boss fight on our hands. Also, I feel like we're doing pretty solid right now. Like, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. But we've cleared 2 full worlds, full of, like, the souvenirs and all that, and that last one was certainly annoying. So I feel like we're actually making some pretty good progress this stream. Hey, it's Bowser Jr., I think. Is it Bowser Jr. or Baby Bowser? I think it's Baby Bowser. I don't know. Check out that sweet ride. It's bigger than mine too. I want a bigger train. Your stinkiness, we must maintain our focus if we're to find the... Don't care, I want a bigger train. Mine's not big enough, or cool enough. I want a gator train. I want one. Make it for me now. There's no time, your brattiness. We must continue our quest for the gems, or... Gems schmems, make me a gator train right now. That is out of the question. No fair, no fair, no fair. Enough! See this foot? It's going down! Yo, Yoshi, yeah you, don't just stand there, give me a hand. You're not gonna let Kamek shove me around, are you? Who's the right one, me or Kamek? I feel like I said Kamek last time, so let's say Bowser Jr. or Baby Bowser. Yeah, give him a better train. Fine, if you're going to be that way, I'll make the silly thing. Ugh. But I warn you, Yoshi, you're about to be neck deep in regret. It was Baby Bowser in Mario Party 1 through 3 and Koopa Kid in 4 onwards, I think, if he even appeared after 4. Yeah, I didn't really play the GameCube ones, but I definitely remember the Baby Bowser in Mario Party 2. I played that one a ton. Kinda strange that Mario Party Superstar chose Birdo over Diddy Kong. It seems like kids would like Diddy Kong more. You're probably right, Yoshi Daffy Duck. I mean, what the heck even is Birdo? And like mainline games, Birdo's appeared in... Oh, do you even count the Mario Luigi games? I don't know if those count as mainline or not. Let's do it! But if you're counting only like the Super Mario Brothers games, Birdo only appears in one game. And that was Super Mario Brothers 2. And like some people wouldn't even count that as a Mario game, though I liked it. I stink. I mean, I don't need to get full health right now anyway, it's fine. I remembered when DK was removed from the playable characters to become an NPC, says Aurora. Oh man, yeah, that's right. I think my first encounter with that was in Mario Party DS. Like, I played Mario Party 2 for like the majority of my life. And then, like, when I got a DS, Mario Party DS was among the first games, if not the first game I purchased for that thing. And DK was, well, not a playable character in that one. Actually, now that I think of it, DK was only in one level in that one, wasn't he? Like the jungle level or whatever. And then the next Mario Party game I think I played was Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8. Mario Party 8. We're thinking about Mario Party here, not Mario Kart. I think Mario Party 8 was the next one that I played. And I know people don't like Mario Party 8 as much anymore. Like, people are very critical of that one, but I loved it. I really loved Mario Party 8. I thought it had some genuinely interesting course gimmicks. I don't know, I think I like Mario Party 8 more than most people do. Okay, let's try this again. There it is. Hooray, we beat the boss. As if we weren't going to. Okay. Nice. Well, I think I'm feeling pretty good right now. I think we have enough time to go for another one of these gems. Which essentially, in this case, just means clearing one more world and then doing the boss fight. So let's do it. We're gonna go fight the piranha boss fight, the piranha plant. But not before we change Yoshi colors. Rito Chang says, train be like, nom nom nom. Indeed. That did seem pretty indicative of what that train was doing. Welcome to the stream, Rito. I think you'll be surprised to know that DK was not a playable character from 5 onwards, all the way until he was playable again in 10. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know exactly when they made that switch. I didn't play enough of Mario Party 4. Yeah, I didn't play enough of Mario Party 4 to even remember if DK was in that game. Or rather playable. Okay, let's talk to this guy just to see what dialogue he gives us. It's been a bit, hasn't it? Good seeing you. You're falling short on the gems there, my boy. The others can be found here and here. Just a wee bit more of them. You'll do fine, I've no doubt. Alright, I will do fine with no doubt. Okay. You know what, let's zoom out for a second. So far, I have completed these worlds. All the ones with the spinning flowers I've completed. But now we need to go here. There's one more world we need to complete, and then we can get to the red gem. Why don't we do that? I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I don't know how many levels are here. Ugh, I'm wiped out. If only I had 10 smiley flowers. I'm guessing 3? I'm guessing 3 levels here. Let's do it. I really put the spring in my step. Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, I think it's 3 levels. Wait. Is it 3? I feel like it is. I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Weighing acorns. Let's do it! Let's do it! We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and rumble. I feel like it is 3 levels here, but I don't remember exactly. Okay, so as per our usual arrangement. Oh. I forgot that you can't eat those guys in this game. They just get mad. Not very, I mean, I guess I understand why they would get mad after I tried to eat them. Very clever positioning, that. So anyway, you know the deal here. We are going to go ahead and play through these levels the regular way first. We're not gonna, like, be too meticulous here, but I am going to try and find everything. And, if I can't, then I will just try to find what I missed, coming back. Coming back when I have to do the souvenirs, because that is a thing I must do. Okay. So, obviously the puzzle here is to, get the acorn in that other basket. But I don't feel like it. I feel like just being cheap. I see flutter, says Rito Chang. That is a thing that Yoshi does, indeed. Oops. Why am I trying to be fancy? It's right there. Blink. There we go, give me those. Would you bring back the egg item in a Mario Kart game if you made one? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. So far as I understand, that game or that item only appeared in 2 of the Mario Kart games, right? It only appeared in Super Mario Kart. And oh, is this the way to go? I think so. Okay, I think I actually do have to use the get the acorns here and put them in. Anyway. It only appeared in Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart Double Dash, if I remember correctly. Do let me know if I'm mistaken. But in both of those cases, the eggs really weren't that interesting. At least in my opinion. I don't know, like, They just didn't seem that interesting. I think that the roster of items that we have in Mario Kart nowadays is perfectly sufficient. I don't think that I would change much, if anything at all, honestly. Make eggs, throw eggs, says Aurora. Okay, so I haven't missed anything yet. Holy cow, that was 4 red coins right there. Me copying the egg block. 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Rito Chang. Your copying abilities know no bounds. You know, the red coin placements in this game, they're very, I want to call them sporadic, but concentrated. It's weird. Like, oh, I don't even, that sounds like an oxymoron, but what I mean is, like, they really can be anywhere, but they tend to be found in, like, big groups. Like, I think there's been once or twice where I've found, like, 5 red coins all just sitting in the same spot, you know? Which is kind of insane. I don't need that thing. I don't need it. Well, maybe I should have taken it. Whatever. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't need it. It's fine. What did I need it for? Oh, come on. Bro. There. They used up every single egg I had. That was crazy. Alright, I know there's something up there. There's gotta be something. Ah! There's gotta be something up there. Aha! I knew there would be something. I absolutely knew it. Not that that's that surprising or anything. I don't have any more eggs. I really need some right now. Oh man, there's a present back there and I want it. Where else can I find eggs? Well... I feel like this is just gonna be hearts. I feel like that's just gonna be hearts. And I don't have another egg to spend right now. So... we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm pretty sure that that's just hearts, and I don't really need them right now. Oh! Well, shoot. May as well go back. There was an egg block right there. Should I just call those things egg crates? I feel like I should. Okay, it really was just coins. I thought it was gonna be, oh no! I thought it was just gonna be hearts, which I didn't need at the time, and now I do. Luckily for me, there just happens to be a block back there where I can get more hearts. There we go. Gimme. Yay! Remember when Aurora said Yoshi Puppet World? Poochie already kind of looks like Muppet, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I mean, I suppose? I don't know. Poochie's always kind of just looked silly. Alright, you know what? I don't have to interact with those things. I don't have to. Like, I'm trying to, like, avoid playing around with the gimmick of this level, and that's... that whole idea is kind of just hilarious to me. Well, alright, I'm kind of playing along with it now. Oh. Okay. Okay. I knew there was something up here. Pretty substantial. It was. There's also the coin egg block. 110, 13, 110, 13. Rito, your memorization abilities are incredible. Did I miss something? No, I got it. I get to make a bus station. And it's adorable. I love this part. He just hums the Yoshi's Crafted World theme. It's so cute. My goodness, Yoshi's adorable. Like, people can have complaints about Yoshi's Crafted World for sure, and I definitely support a lot of those complaints. But at the same time, it's like, man, there's just so much cuteness here. It's like, it's cuteness overload, and I love that. Not that that's like the measure of a game's value or anything, but I do just love how cute it is. Alright, did I miss any coins? Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. I missed 2 red coins. That's not a good. That's not a good at all. Honestly, if any, like, out of anything that I would have preferred to miss, it would not be the red coins. Do you think Yoshi's story was rushed / unfinished? The beta looked pretty different, and I feel like the fruit mechanic was just kind of thrown in, says Aurora. I'd have to look at the beta footage. I'm not too familiar with that. It kind of sounds like it was rushed somewhat. I don't think that it's an unpolished experience, though. I think what it seems like what they set out to do, they accomplished. But the thing that they accomplished was pretty controversial, I guess. Controversial, polarizing. I don't really want to call these things controversial because that would imply some level of seriousness. And it's Yoshi games. Like, it's not that serious. So, polarizing. Is there something up here? No. So I don't know. Like, honestly, if it was rushed, it must not have been that rushed. But like I said, I have to go back and look at the beta footage and see if that really changes my mind. I remember the voices being quite a bit different. The Yoshi voices. I do remember those being quite a bit different than they ended up being. Okay, let's grab those. There we go. I love the egg jump so much. I don't even know what I should be actually calling it, but holy cow, it's such a great move. Like, you guys have seen me use that move a ton in this game. And I think you're gonna understand why. It's a really fun move to use. I do wish that Yoshi's story offered more in terms of completion rewards. I don't mean rushed as in they got it done as fast as possible. More so like the game was in development hell for a while, and they felt like they just needed to release something, says Aurora. I guess I could see that, yeah. I guess with Yoshi's story, it kind of gives the impression that, you know, they liked Yoshi's Island, but they did the very Nintendo thing of not wanting to do the same thing twice. That's not so much of a thing anymore. Especially with the advent of things like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where it's essentially just Breath of the Wild, but with more stuff. That was very much back in the era of Nintendo where, oh no. That was back in the era of Nintendo where, they were, like, very against the idea of doing the same thing twice. And, like, oh no! Like, they couldn't just do Yoshi's Island again. I mean, they could have, and people probably would have liked that better, but they didn't want to. Where did I miss this thing? Oh, up here? No. Okay, 30 coins, I'll take it. Where did I miss a flower? I don't know, it's hard for me to see Yoshi's story as being rushed, but like that angle I think I can get behind. The whole idea that they just needed to release something, so, you know, whatever they had, let's put it out the door. It's not like it's unpolished or anything, but again, that perspective of, how was I, oh, there's vines. That perspective of, you know, they were probably just working on it for a while and needed to put it out because it's like, this is getting ridiculous at this point, just put it out. I guess I could see that. Did you think the piranha plants that imitate Yoshi's eating come back? This is Yoshi Daffy Duck. The guys from, those flying guys from Yoshi's story? I mean, it's not impossible, but I don't really see much of a reason for them to. I don't know, those things were so annoying. Oh my goodness. Not doing so hot on this level. Not gonna lie. Oh. Got 1 coin from that. Hooray. Yeah, the piranha plants in that level, I think it was Piranha Jungle. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the level. You know, not exactly a difficult name to figure out. The piranha plants in that level were super annoying. Like, the least annoying ones were the ones that were on, like, giant stalks. And you just hit them in their big dumb head and they die. Like, those ones were definitely the least annoying. Alright, eggs. They're giving me so many. But they're also throwing missiles at me. Or whatever those are, I don't know. I had nightmares about those piranha plants that eat Yoshi and turn him tiny. Just made me feel uneasy, says Aurora. I can understand that. I was always quite nervous around those things as well. Like, man, they come after you, dude. It's not like it's the end of the world. But boy, it's inconvenient. I don't think that they can even really kill you. Like, you know, they eat you, they turn you tiny, and that does damage to you. I am going to have to try again for full health, aren't I? That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's try and... Okay. Well, that did not work in my favor. Not even a little. No, I'm taking way too much damage in this level. And we're near the end. So, oh boy. Who was the one who said, Jeff, you ate a monkey because you just ate a monkey? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. That was Heloy, who just arrived. Hello, Heloy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 4 of Yoshi's Crafted World, revisited after five long years. How are you doing? I think I just found my golden ticket for getting full health. Oh, well, that ain't gonna do it. Where are you, monkeys? Where are yous? Do I even need them? I don't think so. Let's move on. I was at an event for orchestra where I played infinite games and ate infinite pizza, says Eloy. That's impressive. Infinite pizza is a lot of pizza. Okay. And whoop whoop. And whoop whoop. Haha! I did not even need to do that, not even remotely. I mean, it was helpful. At least I got my full health. I do like that. Okay. Infinite pizza. What kind of infinite pizza did you have, Heloy? Jeff, you ate a monkey. Yeah, and? What did you accomplish today? That honestly was a great moment. A great quote. I much enjoyed that one. Oh. What? Oh. Huh. That was a little bit confusing. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be that confusing. That wasn't crazy. I thought I just like screwed something up and I lost it. It was cheese and pepperoni, says Heloy. The classic. You know, I've mentioned this on stream before, but it tasted weird, says Heloy. Interesting. I've mentioned this on stream before, but back in the day, back when I was a kid, I treasured pizzas that had a lot of toppings. Nowadays, I'm much more of a cheese pizza aficionado. Like, I like other things on pizza, but cheese pizza is how I gauge how a pizza is, like how they did on the pizza. If the universe were infinitely big and there were infinite pizzas, would the universe be nothing but pizza or not? I mean, no. Because there are different infinities. Different scales of infinity. It's kind of a weird concept, but yeah. Not all the pizza would be the universe, wow. Not all the universe would be pizza if the universe was infinite and the pizzas were also infinite. I got to play laser tag, says Heloy. That's exciting. Oh, I remember this. Smack. Go, go, go! That's clever. Nice. I got to play laser tag and get on bumper cars, says Heloy. That sounds like a lot of fun. I've only played laser tag a couple times in my life, and I'm not super great at it, but it's fun for sure. Hey, I actually 100% completed that level. I kind of had my doubts for a while there, but it turned out that I was able to secure the win. Wait a minute. Yeah, there were only the 2 levels. Okay, well, time to do the souvenirs. Say, could you help me find some souvenirs here in Acorn Forest? An organic mouse, or an origami mouse next to the bus stop. Okay. Well, that works out. Jeff, you shall drink water. You're right, Heloy. I shall, indeed. For 100% completing the first time. Ah, yes. 100% completion reward if I ever heard one. You get to drink water. I wonder what I missed. So, since I did not 100% complete this level last time, I will have to attempt to find everything this time. Which means that I will be playing this level as though I haven't played it yet. Trying to uncover all of the secrets, maybe even trying to actually participate in the whole acorn gimmick this time around. Maybe that's what made me miss it last time. One organic mouse from Instacart. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need right now for my mouse stew. That felt like it shouldn't have worked. Wait a minute. Is there something up here? No. But I got a red egg from that, so that was worth doing. Yay. I'm really not entirely sure where I missed the red coins. But like I said, I'm just gonna have to interact with the, Is that Poochie back there? I mean, like, I can't interact with that at all. So, well, there's something here. That's just 5 hearts. Like, I feel like I shouldn't get too crazy. This is Yoshi's Crafted World after all. And the real trickiness comes down to the souvenirs, generally speaking. But at the same time, these sometimes get quite crafty. Pun not intended, but also kind of works. didn't want to waste my red eggs. The game needs to be more punishing. Everything in one go or bust. Yeah, like the original Yoshi's Island. Sure need more of that. I don't know, like in Yoshi's Island it didn't bother me as much. Possibly just because I played that game a ton. But also... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I think I went up there. I don't know. Like, playing the games like Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Crafted World makes it difficult to go back to the Yoshi's Island way of doing things, admittedly. Like, maybe I've just gotten softer in my old age, but... Or maybe just the modern conveniences of modern video gaming have really caught up to me. But, you know, the game remembering everything that you got and not forcing you to have to get everything in one go. Boy, it's hard to go back. Even with the greats. You know, like, oh boy. Even with the greats like Yoshi's Island. There we go. And I felt that especially when I was playing through the ROM hack. Like, I loved that ROM hack, don't get me wrong. But man, that was extraordinarily punishing. And I didn't mind that so much because it's a ROM hack and it really understands that its core fan base is people who loved Yoshi's Island and just want more of it. So I didn't really have a problem with it there, but it was very challenging. I don't know. What am I trying to say? I like the quality of life features here. Up, up, and away. Ah, here we are. That was it. Alright, move forward, Yosh. Move, move, move. Okay, organic mouse. I have found it. Organic mouse? It did say organic mouse, yes. Keep playing. Okay. No real need to solve any puzzles at this point. Now I've found everything. That should have probably been like my first thing to check, honestly. Oh. Baller. Why would that have been my first thing to check? That was like, you know, quite late in the level. Why would it be the first thing I should check? I don't know. I think it's because, like, the other two Fluttershies, or whatever they're called, the Wiggler version, the butterfly versions of the Wigglers, the other two, like, had something directly above them when you jump on their heads. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots the first time. I'm back, says LP. Welcome back, LP. We are now doing the souvenirs for Acorn Forest, or whatever. A glowing endorsement if I ever heard one. I laugh when a character is racing, still gets mad when they're in third place, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Yeah, right? Like, third place is nothing to sneeze at. I don't know why I think Yoshi walking animation is so funny in this game. It says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I wonder if it's because he's swinging his arms, where in most Yoshi games he doesn't do that. Is it most at this point? So, in the Yoshi's Island games, Yoshi does not wave his arms. In Yoshi's Woolly World, I feel like he does up until he starts running. Because at that point, his legs just turn into wheels. Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, I feel like Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, Yoshi's Story, and Yoshi's Crafted World, I feel like they all have Yoshi waving his arms. Or swinging his arms as he walks. Yoshi's Topsy-Turvy, I don't remember quite as much. Honestly, I just kind of prefer the DKC style. 2 bonus coins tied to challenges and 1 hidden DK coin. And no need to get them all in one go, says Aurora. I think it's really the no need to get them all in one go that, you know, I appreciate that more. Two bonus coins tied to challenges and one hidden DK coin. Flowers draw a smile on just about anyone's face. I never played a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game, says Blue's Cat. Neither have I. A rabbit rock? It's pretty hard to spot, though. Okay. Yeah, the only experience with the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games that I have is the demo for the Game Boy Advance remake on Switch. And that seemed fun enough, I guess. I mean, I bet I would enjoy it if I got the full version. But I'm not sure that I ever will. How much is the game? Oh. I forget how much the game actually costs. But I feel like it was too much. Like, wasn't it like 50 bucks? That reminds me, you still gotta do DK94, says Aurora. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. Like, I have it on that list that I was talking about earlier. It is on that list, high priority for sure. Maybe not quite as high priority as, like, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, but it's high up on the priority list for sure. This rabbit rock is difficult to spot, huh? So where is it? I mean, it's difficult to spot, obviously. What is this? Is that just a precursor of things to come? When I heard Goofy and Stitch say okie dokie, I said, hey, that's Mario's line. Okie dokie! For some reason, like, I was thinking, what? No, it's not, it's Luigi's line. But that's because Luigi says okie dokie in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, which Mario definitely says that line first. Okie dokie! Jeff, I saw Geometry Dash is on your Steam wish list. I bought it on Wednesday, says Heloy. Yeah, it's on my wish list. Not sure if I'll ever actually get around to playing it or not. It looks like it's kind of fun-ish. But, I don't know. Like, nothing I'm super interested in. Certainly low on the priority list. There's the bunny rock. I found it. It regularly goes on sale for like $2, doesn't it? Geometry Dash. It's fun, I recommend it, says Heloy. You know, if I ever have a stream that I'm just like waiting between stream series or something like that, Geometry Dash is one of those that I wouldn't mind. But, you know, that's probably not going to happen for a while. Geometry Dash is fun, and I am terrible at it, says LP. Interesting. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind streaming it at some point, but it's not high on the priority list. Okay, so I gotta find these Shy Guy Acorn guys. Shy Acorn guys. Acorn guys. Shy Acorns. I don't know. Spin, hammer, jump, fire, hide, hammer, jump, thunder. Yeah. Spin, hammer, jump, fire! Hi, hammer, jump, thunder! Or whatever. I can't roll my tongue, if that wasn't obvious. I've beaten the first 4 levels on PC, but I've beaten the first 6 on my phone, says Heloy. That's impressive. Goodness, Aurora, you just made me want to play or Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga again. That is one of my absolute favorites. I played that game so much it's not even funny on the Game Boy Advance. And I think I only played the 3DS remake once. But I still enjoyed it, for sure. I kind of wished that they would have allowed you to, you know, switch the graphics style if you wanted to, like on the fly, like the Halo and the Halo Master Chief Collection, or the Tomb Raider trilogy. was pretty good, says Aurora. Thank you. Other than not being able to roll my tongue. Or roll my L's. Yeah, no, I played that game a ton. Loved that game to pieces. Such a classic. Like, no joke, I think I probably played and beat that game at least 20 or 30 times on my Game Boy Advance. And just the fact that it's at least 20 or 30 times. I was hooked on that game, man. Game man. I doubt there's any back on the flip side of this thing, but probably not. Woody Woodpecker said okie dokie in 1944. Ah, so we're all stealing it from Woody Woodpecker. No, but yeah, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga was absolutely my jam back in the day, and still very much is. I still love that game. I streamed it like 3 years ago. Goodness, has it already been 3 years? No, it's only been like 2.5. Okay, thank goodness. It's only been like 2.5 since I last streamed it. Didn't Mickey Mouse say it in 1940? I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, take me to new places. Just the fact that the red coins were up here kind of makes me upset on the inside a little bit. Poof. How many of these guys have I found? I feel like I must have missed at least one. Huh. I didn't realize how close I was to the end with the Beanstar thing and just not wanting to finish it until one day I randomly finished it, says Aurora. Yeah, for me it was like, I couldn't put the game down. I was just so enamored with it. I don't know what it was, like, I feel like it was my first... I feel like it was one of my first experiences with an RPG game. And back then, when I actually had more time to sink into RPGs, I was into the grind, man. Like, I loved doing the bros moves so much, and trying to, get the advanced versions. Oh, and the advanced versions were so cool. I mean, I didn't really understand them until I got a little bit older, which is kind of sad to think about, but, like, man, the advanced versions of those bros moves, like, the bros moves are already so cool on their own. But then, like, you add the advanced ones into the mix, and it's like, oh, it's just pure magic. Oh, there was a piece I missed. You're a fool if you level up anything other than power and use anything other than mush badges, says Aurora. Yeah, I didn't do that. I decided against it. Like, those are very obvious ways to cheese the game. But yeah, like, I loved that game. And I was very happy that I got a chance to stream it, too. That said, none of the other Mario and Luigi games really captured my interest as much as that one did. Like, Bowser's Inside Story came close, but not quite. Like, for me, it really came down to the bros moves. Those were fantastic. Me, leveled up nothing but stash, says Aurora. Hey, going for the style points, I respect it. Plus, it gives you the added bonus chance for crit strikes. Oh, man. But yeah, like, none of the other Mario and Luigi games had the bros moves. They switched over to the item-based ones. Which, those were fun too, but they aren't as fun. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to try again. It also changes shop prices. Yes, the higher the stash points, the higher the discount. Up to a maximum of 40%, I think. Would Jeff be an S tier in Mario Kart? An S tier character in Mario Kart? I don't know, probably not. I guess that would depend on the Mario Kart, wouldn't it? Like in Mario Kart 64, the best one was Toad. But, because he was like the lightest and therefore the fastest. But I feel like that changes in other Mario Kart games. Alright. So, where did I miss one? I don't know. Do Mii's count? Yes, water! Emotional damage. Do Mii's count? Wait, is that it right there? No, that's not it. I already got that one. Where did I miss this one? Please tell me this isn't going to be the one that makes me take so long on these levels. I mean, heck, I haven't even done any flip side ones yet. At least I got the red coins. Don't have to worry about that this time. Alright, get me up there. I really need to be on the lookout here. I mean, obviously. But I feel like more than last time I need to be on the lookout. Oh boy. Ah. But I am determined to finish this. I must find all of these souvenirs in this area. Which, it shouldn't be that terrible because, you know, it's only 2 levels. But I haven't even done the flip sides yet. So, you know, take that for what you will. Not that I anticipate the flip sides being all that hard either. My goodness. I really gotta keep a keen eye out. Oh, there it is. No, I got that one also. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's something about the souvenir collecting that kind of makes me dead inside. I don't know, I just... I mean, you can't really blame me, I don't think. These aren't that fun. I feel like I'd been doing pretty well in them for a little while. And then all of a sudden I kind of fell off with this one. You think Mario and Luigi will ever come back, even without Alpha Dream? It says Aurora. I'd like to think so. Man, I'd like to think so. Like, I feel like the series was kind of on a downward trend for a while, even before Alpha Dream was releasing the remakes. I mean, you started with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which, you know, I don't need to reiterate this. It's my favorite one. I think it's the best one, basically because of the Bros moves. But I even like the art style the best in that one. Anyway, Partners in Time. Not very well regarded at the time, and, you know, by the time Bowser's Inside Story came out, Partners in Time was definitely regarded as the black sheep of that Mario and Luigi family. Dream Team came out, and, oh, what can I say about Dream Team? Like, I feel like it was pretty fun, but I feel like it wasn't as well received as either Superstar... Oh, there it is. As either Superstar Saga or Bowser's Inside Story. And then Paper Jam kind of came out, and that was something. I don't know. But I really do hope that Mario and Luigi comes back. Especially nowadays, like, if you think about it, all of the Mario and Luigi games came out on handheld consoles. We never got to see what, like, a home console Mario and Luigi game would have been like. A Bear Rock. I did see that one already. We never got to see what a console Mario and Luigi RPG game would be like. And now is, like, the time to come back. But, considering Alpha Dream went bankrupt. I don't know when we're gonna see that happen, but I hope we do. I have not given up hope. I mean, there is something to be said about, like, you know, the sales for the remakes just being so dismal that, you know, Alpha Dream went bankrupt. That doesn't exactly paint much confidence. But I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot. Like, Superstar Saga, that one kind of made sense. Because all the other ones were available to play on DS/3DS. Like, if you had a 3DS, you could play every single Mario & Luigi game except for Superstar Saga, unless you were in the Ambassador program. So, that remake I understood. Bowser's Inside Story? That game already looked really good on the DS, and some will even say that the DS version looks better than the 3DS version. And I won't call them wrong. I don't know if I'll call them right, either. A wooden lion? Don't get too caught up in your quest for Poochie Pups all around the acorns. But yeah, the Bowser's Inside Story remake was honestly pointless. And it showed in just how poorly it sold. Like, what was it, 100,000 units or something like that? Just downright paltry. So, wait a minute. I didn't do the flip side. I don't know. If they were going off of that based on whether the series would live or die, that was a poor choice. But yeah. I really do hope we see Mario and Luigi come back. It's a very special series to me. And, yeah. The moment a new one comes out, I'm there, man. Well, I mean, I guess I can't guarantee that because it very much depends on what they bring to the... Oh. Alright, let's, try again. A Jeff mod in Mario Kart 8, he would replace one of the Yoshis and be based on his animated appearance, where he holds the egg. Yeah, my caricature. That could be fun. I never thought we'd see Super Mario RPG again, so never say never, I guess. Oh, I see. Yeah, like, honestly, it's Nintendo. Like, anything can happen. They're one of the least predictable video game companies out there. And that's one of the things I kind of like about them, but also kind of hate about them. Bowser's Inside Story would have made a lot more sense as a Switch game, says Aurora. The only way I could see that being more difficult is in the touchscreen stuff. What am I looking for? A homemade lion. The only thing I could see being very difficult to bring over would be like the touchscreen giant battles and the touchscreen like mini games inside Bowser. I feel like the touchscreen was very much an integral part of that experience. Not like you couldn't figure out a way to bring it back over to like traditional controls, but I feel like that would be pretty difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. I mean, heck, they brought over the Mega Man Zero games. So, you know, nothing's impossible. I mean, obviously that was Capcom, but... Hey, there he is. Hello, Mr. Homemade Lion. Keep playing. Regardless, if we do see Mario and Luigi come back, I'm thinking a brand new game is in the cards. Or, I think that a brand new game would make the most sense, I should say. Which Bomber games have you played, Jeff? Says Blues Cat. None. I have played no Bomberman games. Not that I'm like opposed to the Bomberman games or anything. I just never had the desire to play it, I guess. Most kids would think a Mario and Luigi game would be a multiplayer game because of the title, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Yeah, you're probably right, but man, the Mario and Luigi games were so fantastic. I really wish that they didn't get done so dirty. Well, done so dirty, like, I mean I wish that Alpha Dream didn't go bankrupt. So now I need 5 blue mushrooms. I played quite a number of Bomberman games, says Blues Cat. I've kind of noticed that based on your streams lately. Well, they also had the pointer controls with a Joy-Con, and the Switch itself is touchscreen, so it'd be doable if they didn't just rework it entirely, says Aurora. Yeah, I just feel like it would be pretty clunky. Like I said, it wouldn't be impossible, but I don't think it would be the best approach. Like, honestly, that game feels very much at home on a dual-screen touchscreen setup. Again, not impossible to rework. Like, look what they did with the Mega Man ZX games or whatever they were. But difficult. I would absolutely say difficult. Okay, keep an eye out for the blue mushrooms. Did I see another blue mushroom back there? No. PC is heating up very hard, says LP. I am sorry to hear that. That's never fun. Hey, speaking of that, I don't know if anyone here watches Wolf Den on YouTube with Bob Wolf, but he did a video recently that I found extremely interesting. He took one of the PC handhelds. I think it was the Lenovo Legion Go. One of the PC handhelds, and used it as his main PC for a week. And he came to the conclusion that he hated it. Pretty much. Like, there's not many great use cases for it. And I was a little disappointed with that verdict, but it's understandable. I've long been excited by the proposition of a PC that you could take anywhere with you, dock it up, or play games on it, and with little to no compromises. And you could say, Jeff, that's a laptop. But no, the handhelds here are very much a step below laptop. And it does become clear in that video in particular that that's the case. Oh no. That's a problem, guys. What's my time limit here? 4 minutes? Oh boy. I gotta pay attention here for a minute. I think I have an idea. Oh my, that's a lot of eggs. Maybe I don't have an idea. I mean, I didn't go up there, did I? Oh boy. Like, I don't hear the pupper dog. Yeah, I think the dock approach is the most sensible approach to the idea, but laptops are already well suited to that, says Aurora. Especially modern ones with like Thunderbolt and USB 4. Yeah, like the handheld approach doesn't make a ton of sense. Even though, like, I desperately want it to make a lot of sense. Like, I love the idea of the whole PC handheld thing. I just don't think we're at the point right now where it makes a ton of sense. Okay. Well, I think I've screwed myself over here. But we're still gonna go. We're still gonna try and do this. I mean, heck, maybe there will be a miracle. I'm thinking at this point, no. Yeah, no, that's not possible. We'll try again. But at the very least, I should... You know what? No, I'm gonna restart it now. I'm going to restart it now. The Five Nights at Freddy's ports on Switch should have had pointer controls, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I mean, maybe. Like, how are the other console versions? Like, what do they do? I imagine that they don't do pointer controls. Like, the PlayStation 4 at least has gyro in its controller. Anyway, gosh. The whole handheld PC situation is, like, an exciting proposition for me. But at the same time, like, it's not that much more exciting than a laptop, really. Like, when you think about it. Like, laptops are capable of so much more. And, really, it is more inconvenient to take with you places and to, like, set up. Rather than just, like, hold in the palm of your hand. Yes. But if the trade-off is losing, like, a bunch of power and capabilities, then I don't think it's worth the trade-off. It was an interesting video, to be sure. And yeah, I was disappointed with the outcome. But, you know, it makes sense. It's not like I'm upset with the outcome, it's just that I wish it wasn't that way. If that makes sense. Like, I'm certainly not mad at Bob for coming up with the conclusion that he did. It totally made sense. I think I just want that to be a future that is attainable. Like, I've long since loved the idea of a single device that can act as, like, your phone, your computer, your gaming console, whatever you need it to be. I've long since liked that idea. And I think at some point that's a possibility, but I also think that there may also always be a spot, a job to fulfill for the desktop computers of the world. Or even just, like, even if it goes to just laptops. I don't know, like, there's always going to be a place for that higher amount of power. Like video editors, content creators, things that are graphically intense, or things like, you know, science research where they need an absurd amount of RAM. Like, there's always going to be a place for high-powered workstations. But for, like, the layperson, I would love to think that at some point in the future, the layperson will just need something of this form factor to do everything that they need to do. That's an exciting proposition for me, at least. Hey, he's out of request for us. Very nice. I do enjoy my Steam Deck, but I kind of feel like the sensibly sized handhelds are dead outside lower powered emulation focused devices, says Aurora. Yeah, like, they don't make things like the size of a Game Boy anymore. Frankly, oftentimes those things are seen as being outdated. Like, too small. Like, that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm with you, though. Like, pocketable handheld systems are just not a thing anymore, and I kind of wish that they were. Well, Jerf, I'm a bit tired, so I might go to sleep, but anyways, good luck, and don't forget to drink water. Okay, thanks, Eloy. We're gonna finish up the live stream with this boss fight. On the hunt for gems, are we? I'm growing some vegetables in a garden up the way here. There's a rather large party ball around there. I wonder if it's hiding any gems inside. You never know till you try. You're right, you never know till you try. You know, that world took me a lot longer than I expected. Good, I'm starting to get sleepy myself. Oh yeah, me too. It's time to be sleepy. It's 1:15. I was thinking about wrapping up the stream at midnight, but then, like, I got excited about playing Yoshi's Crafted World again. I don't know, whenever I play a Yoshi game, I always have a good time. Well, most of the time. Yoshi's Island DS was one of those exceptions at points. And that's because I was trying to 100% complete it. There's more that meets the eye with this party ball. Oh, never mind, then I'm staying, says Healy. Attaboy. It's only gonna be another 5 to 10 minutes at most. Maybe it's got a bunch of gems inside. I'm gonna bust it open and see. Wait, speaking of water, says Healy. I need something to throw at it. Your awfulness, please wait! I haven't drank water, says Healy. You better do that, my friend. Have you ever seen the internet joke where Kermit the Frog ate Tinkerbell? Because he's a frog? No. Alright, let's leave it be. No. We want to break it. We want to break it. Oh, this part's great. I love this. He's like, what are you looking at? I love how it just fades to black. Or cuts to black. That's not a fade at all. Wah! Yoshi broke open the ball himself! Yoshi! I'll have you know his grossness was looking forward to breaking that ball. Grr, you're gonna get smashed. My piranha plant will gobble you up and show you what's what. Yoshi just murdered someone, says Healy. It's funny because, like, that's very much a standard activity that Yoshi does in all of the gameplay loops. And, like, all of a sudden it's just framed as this big thing where he just murders a shy guy. Aurora says, I carry a lower spec phone just because it's not a giant brick like most modern phones, and it's unfortunate that it can be very slow. Don't worry, Luigi's Mansion confirms they turn into ghosts. Hey, there you go. Yeah, like, to your point, the modern phone, even the smaller ones, are still, like, bigger than 6 inches, right? Like my Google Pixel 6a is considered well, first of all, like, relatively budget-friendly phone, and also a relatively small form factor phone. And it's still like 6.1 or 6.3 inches. I think it's 6.1 inches. That's not that small. Probably the smallest smartphone I've ever owned was the iPhone 5C. Boy, what a piece of junk that was, but I loved it. It was my first smartphone, so I didn't know any better. Boink, boink, boink. There we go. I feel like that's a boss challenge right there. But it is frustrating how large smartphones have gotten nowadays. Like, even iPhone, who is like the last standing, or one of the last standing manufacturers of small phones at like 5.5-inch iPhone minis or whatever. Like, one of my friends at work, I would call him a friend at work. One of my coworkers has an iPhone mini. And like, it's so small and I love it. Also, I don't know why they always have the need, like, they always have the need to, like, have the, piranha plant's head just come flying at the screen. But yeah, like, iPhone stopped doing that because, like, they didn't sell enough of the minis to, like, keep manufacturing them, which is sad. It just shows that they're not in demand, and, like, that's kind of surprising. Like, these barely fit in your pockets anymore. It's ridiculous. No. I think there was like one last one, and it was like the Asus ROG gamer phone or whatever, I don't know. Some kind of gaming phone. And you know, that was the last like mini smartphone, like mini flagship smartphone. And that stinks. I hope they bring that back at some point. Yeah, I have a Galaxy A10, and it's 6.1 inches. Right, and like, 6.1 inches is not that small, like, check it. Like, I have small hands. I cannot grab the phone and reach to the other corner of the screen. I can't do it. I feel like I could on the iPhone 5C, but like, I got small hands, man. Alright, anyway. Guys, we're in pretty good shape here. I mean, I guess not really. Like, you know what? Yeah, really. Yeah, really? I don't know. I got 2 gems in this live stream. I feel like I did pretty decently. Like, we 100% completed 2 worlds in their entirety, plus finished up another world we started last time. Did 2 boss fights. I feel like we did pretty good. So next time on the Yoshi Fanatic live streams, we're gonna go ahead and... Well, hang on. How many coins do I have? Not enough. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Next time, I'm gonna go ahead and open the way here, just so you can kind of get a little hint at what we're doing next time. Yoshi wasn't in 3D World because he would eat those fairy things, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. It's possible. Thanks, that really puts a spring in my step. Welcome to Pastel Pathway. Alright, so next time on the Yoshi Fanatic live streams, we are going to tackle Stitched Together and the rest of this world that is, well, just like the rest, inspired by crafts. But this first level is very much Yoshi's Woolly World themed. And I look forward to that, and I hope you guys do too. So guys, thank you very much for tuning into this live stream. It ended up being a full-length stream. I'm kind of shocked. But maybe I shouldn't be. Either way, thanks very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a video. Feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already and that appeals to you. You can chat with me. I love chatting with the fans. You can post your favorite memes, post game recommendations, music ideas for the stream, stuff like that. And that's where I keep you updated on my live streaming schedule and updates on my videos and stuff like that. Drink water! Okay, fine. I will interrupt my wrap up here just so I can drink some water. It's a good idea. There we go. Happy Heloy. I finished it. Yeah, so the next live stream should be next Friday starting around 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna get started on Stitched Together next time. And I look forward to that. I hope you guys look forward to it too. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. I hope you all have a good week. And I hope to see you next time. See you guys.